Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys some brand new Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon news, leaks, information, everything in between. We've got a really crazy set of information here, guys, and I'm so stoked to talk about it. You have to bear with me though. I've got that con flu, man. I just came back from TwitchCon, barely have a voice, but I wanted to make you guys this video today because I thought it was super duper epic. So the first thing we have here is actually I grabbed this from Cerebi.net, and basically there's a download card for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, and it pretty much confirms that Team Rocket is gonna be in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. There's two screenshots you could see here in this like plethora of different shots, one of which being of course in the bottom left hand corner of that Team Rocket grunt in front of the rainbow thing, but then also on the right hand side, the second image up from the bottom by where Decidueye is, that looks like to be Rocket's building. So let me zoom in for that. You guys can see that right there. So Team Rocket, and also a building for Team Rocket that you could find in the game at some point in Alola. So it seems like Alola is going to be just super action packed with different features and different gameplay mechanics and everything in between. Like, we know wormholes are obviously going to play a big part, but it's going to be interesting to see Team Rocket being integrated. Like, what are you guys' thoughts on Team Rocket being in Alola? Let me know in the comment section below. I know, like, I always say like the OG Team Rocket is the best. As someone who's played the games for the last 20 something years or 20 years now, I've always thought Team Rocket was like the coolest team. Team Skull was pretty cool though, but really excited to see Team Rocket and Alola. Curious to hear your thoughts. But with this coming out and this being like totally revealed through download cards, 100% confirmed, it actually came up that there a few days ago, or actually within the last few weeks, there's been some kind of leaks that kind of spread, and you always have to take these with a grain of salt because people can just make up a leak at any time and then there's no credibility behind it. However, this was apparently confirmed by the Chinese Riddler from last year, and so much information came from that last year. You can see there's actually another picture of Rocket there, a male Rocket grunt, but so much information came from the Riddler last year that kind of ultimately turned out to be true, or mostly true, or for the most part very true, right? So it's clear that like there's people who get these games way beforehand and maybe part of the development team or the testing team or whatever it may be, and it's super simple for them to just simply leak it. It's against their contracts, but you know, like the anonymity of the anonymity, I think that's how you say it, of the internet kind of protects you sometimes, especially when you use websites like 4chan. So anyway, here's the first leak. It was back on the 11th, and it basically talked about there's a new battle facility that has functions like the Battle Factory, RR, which is Rainbow Rocket kidnaps Lily's mother, which is very interesting, right? So Rainbow Rocket, that was thought to be just like some crazy name, but then when you go back, you can see Team Rocket with the rainbow background. So like, that has some serious credibility, and obviously this came out like a week ago, and I have the other one right here. This is, I believe, the original page, which was on the 11th. So yeah, like 2 weeks ago roughly, talking about that, you know, there was the battle facility, there's a level system to it, you know, you beat the different Rainbow Rocket. It's very interesting. It says they summon past game bosses, and they use legendaries. I don't know what that means, but there was a really interesting picture that Junichi Masuda, who's the director of Game Freak, posted of him with all the different bosses from the different like trainers. You know, you have like Golisopod, Weavile, Hydreigon, Persian, Camerupt, and Pyro, of course, but there's actually no, which is like, you know, I think it was Lysander, right? So but no Sharpedo, which I thought was kind of interesting. But nevertheless, the different bosses from the various like leaders of each region, like the evil team regions, but that was pretty interesting. So you have to beat them all apparently to rescue your mother, or Lily's mother, or whatever it may be. I'm not exactly positive about that, but Molayne apparently is Elite 4, which could be kind of cool. I was kind of curious how Molayne was going to be tied back in to this game, because he kind of just like gets thrown in there. He's like, oh, I used to be a trial captain, and now I just kind of stand out in front of Sophocles' trial and really don't do anything. But this could be Molayne kind of taking, you know, taking over in the Elite 4. I wonder who he's going to replace though, because you have maybe Hala. Maybe Hala gets replaced. Because like, yeah, I guess like, you know, you have Hala, Acerola, and then you have the flying girl whose name I can't remember right now, the golfing chick. She may have kind of her own little thing going on if they open up the golf area over by the battle resort, or not the battle resort, the Howley or something resort. The one, yeah, you guys know, the one where you chuck Pikamukus. There should have been a like the golf course there, so maybe there's some importance there, and like we actually get the flying Z crystal outside of you know, 10 Carat Hill. But the big thing here is there's apparently a Gen 1 grass poison type that gets an Alolan form, and I don't know if that's gonna be the case. Like, I don't know if that's real, but apparently it's oddish. So the Riddler has kind of confirmed some of this stuff. It talked about Burst being designed before Sun and Moon's release. He didn't know it was for Ultra Sun and Moon. You move to Alola 1 year later. And the grass poison is supposed to be oddish. So, and then the Rainbow Rocket is from the 1 year later league. So a lot of these things are confirmed at this point in time. Now we have Team Rainbow Rocket or Team Rocket. And it's pretty interesting. Alolan Oddish. This is obviously a fan-made Alolan Oddish here, but Alolan Oddish getting a new form, that could be so cool. And what this does is if we do actually get an Alolan form of Oddish, or Bellsprout, I'm assuming Oddish, right? That'd be incredible, because not only does that give us, you know, obviously 4 new Pokemon, right? Oddish, you know, Gloom, Vileplume, and Blossom, but it could be a totally different type, and I think this could be the Grass and Fire type that we've never had before. That would be super cool. This one happens to be Grass Fairy, this fan design here, but I feel like getting a Grass and Fire Oddish or whatever could be super duper epic. Like, I don't know if that's the way it would go, but maybe the hot sun like makes it turn into a fire type or something. I have no clue, but that would be super epic. Or maybe even make Blossom fire type instead, like with drought, or who even knows. Like, that could be super cool. And then make like Oddish Gloom and Vileplume something different. I don't know. You could totally do some different things there, and I think that could have a lot of potential to it. So either way, that's the gist there. That's like the pretty big news. So it seems like as more information kind of comes out, we can kind of connect the dots and maybe make some really cool connections and try to get some more information about what's going to happen in Ultra Sun and Moon. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys, on this video. Again, sorry I don't have much of a voice. I was actually taking the day off from streaming and videos after just getting back, but you know, I wanted to make this one video because, dude, I was so hyped when I saw it. I was like, Team Rocket, that's gonna be pretty cool. And I genuinely, like, more than anything, I just hope the Alolan form thing is true, because if we get one new Alolan form, we're probably gonna get more, you know? So that's gonna be that, guys. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're brand spanking new. Thanks for your time. Hopefully I'll be back at normal, like back to normal tomorrow. But have a great rest of your day, guys. Thank you. That's gonna be it for me, guys. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive, and we catch you guys next time. Peace.